Hey there, welcome to my channel The Warning Man Abroad. This is your host Asim Bhardwaj. Thank you very much for sticking around. और आज की वीडियो को मैं बहुत स्पेशल बनाने जा रहा हूँ because I'm going to discuss about the places you can visit or prominent places you can visit in Moscow. Okay, so please be there and watch this video till the end and do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. चलिए वीडियो स्टार्ट करते हैं. Gorky Central Park of Culture and Leisure. What a nice leisurely park, enormous in size and clean. And very popular among people, localites, or even so to say foreign tourists who would come there and spend an idle Sunday doing various activities like picnics, sports, cultural events, and a lot of military events also happen there. You will find big playing courts, lakes, enjoy boating there. You will see a lot of cafes and bars where you can just cool off in an afternoon. And apart from this, the floral beautification is mind-blowing, guys, mind-blowing. And the end of the Gorky Park touches the bank of Moskva River or Moskva River, makes it really, really beautiful and scenic. Gorky Park was named after Maxim Gorky, who was a writer, dramatist, and a politician. And I remember there was a movie called Gorky Park, a 1983 thriller movie, which was actually not shot in Moscow because they were denied entry to the Gorky Park, so they shot the entire film in Stockholm, Finland. Anyways, I took a taxi to go to Gorky Park, which costed me 160 rubles from Cathedral of Christ the Savior. Cathedral of Christ the Savior. What a marvelous architecture. It is located opposite to the Kremlin Square, and you got to walk for about 1.5 kilometers to go there. You can also take a taxi if you're willing to do so, but I walked, I remember. The cathedral is huge. The lawns are big, lush green lawns where you can spend some peaceful and relaxed time with yourself. Once you step inside the cathedral, it's free of cost for you to see, to witness the beauty of it. But if you're willing to see the Moscow skyline from the top, from the terrace, then you got to pay 400 rubles, and you can pay by cash, credit cards, debit cards, whatever you have. I paid 400 rubles for that through my card. But you got to be very patient to experience the breathtaking view of the Moscow city because there are a lot of stairs to climb. They have provision for lifts, but they don't go directly to the top. So you got to also climb stairs. So make sure of that. But guys, don't miss this. Don't skip this place from your itinerary. And outside the cathedral, you can also enjoy cruise. So you can take a cruise boat as cheaper as say 400 rubles to 600 rubles. But if you're going for luxury cruise boats, then the starting would be like 2,000 rubles to 4,000, 5,000 rubles, like that. There are various packages available online, but I would recommend that you don't go after the packages. Rather, you just go there, visit the site, and book a ticket for yourself. The next one is Arbat Street, quite a happening place, colorful and vibrant, and this was one of my first places which I visited on a very first day in Moscow, and I reached somewhere around 4 p.m. which is the perfect time to visit this place. And this place is of course touristy, very popular among people, localites and foreign tourists. You'll find a lot of cafes, bars, pubs, restaurants, clothing stores. So it's a perfect place for shopping, as we have Connaught Place in Delhi. From street musicians to street artists, you'll find plenty of them on every corner of it. The nearest metro station is Arbatskaya, which I still remember. The next place on the list is the Red Square. Trust me guys, it is so beautiful and charming. For a while I just felt I'm in a fairy land. The colors, the vibrancy, the contrast of the old buildings was something amazing to witness. Trust me. Once you step inside, you will spot State Historical Museum. Few yards away on your left, you have GAM Mall, which is one of the expensive and tax-free malls of Moscow. On your right, you have Lenin Mausoleum, Kremlin Wall, Kremlin Museums, Diamond Armory, and at the end, you have St. Basil Cathedral. These are the key sightseeings, by the way, and let me tell you that you got to walk a lot, and you need a complete one day, so make sure that you carry plenty of water with you. Okay, now most importantly, also you will spot a lot of souvenir shops inside. Okay, but shop owners are not at all pushy to the customers or people like us being tourists. Now outside the Red Square, you have a huge compound where you will see Four Seasons Hotel. There's a mall out there. Across the Red Square, you have more places to dine in, for shopping. So it's just amazing. You need a complete one day, as I'm telling you. And let's talk about now key sightseeings. And also, if you've been to Moscow but you've never been to Red Square, then it's your mistake, and 2 minutes silence for you, because trip to Moscow is incomplete without visiting these key sightseeings. Okay, so let's get it. अब हम बात करते हैं सेंट बेसिल कैथीड्रल, which is inside the Red Square. Yes guys, this iconic cathedral building church right in the heart of Moscow has represented Russia for several years. It was a captivating experience being there because the architecture is so beautiful, it's so colorful. You will enjoy it. It's a joyful experience being there, honestly. Now the whole structure, the standing amid the Red Square, is breathtaking and most lovable experience you can ever have. Now apart from this, I'll tell you the ticket price, which is 700 rubles to 800 rubles. Between that, it can vary between that. By the way, tripods or any professional equipment is not allowed inside. Now behind the church, you can capture more stunning views of the Moscow city. Now, I'm not going to stretch this video for long because you don't believe in watching long videos, so don't worry. See you in the next part of the same subject. Till then, goodbye. Take care.